Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Good morning. Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. Let's wait for a few more people to get in here. Let me, there we go. Make sure, shut that screen off. Let me put this tune on. We'll be back in a few minutes here. But let's let the joint fill up a little bit here, man. Let the joint fill up a little bit.
Shout out Bruce Gas, aka Toka 2. You know I had to drop a track for my boy.
Hey, where you at?
Yeah, been in your racing boys out here telling favors. I'm the hardest young nigga, I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Bruce Gas putting them fights on the table. Calling that Boston since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fatal. On the people's champion like Muhammad Ali. Shout out Bruce Gas, one day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, we gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, take a hit out the Toka 2. Slipping hella shots, feel like Tyson with the people. Little Glock on my side, but it hit just like Isaac Cruz. Shout out man, Chad, real shit, that's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the panel. Strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no sandals. Bruce passed me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Ayy, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames. Feel like Bruce Gas always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't like me, you can never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this the fight game. Don't beef on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the chat. I ain't undisputed. Yeah, hold on, I ain't undisputed, but I want all the straps.
Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. With you over here on a Tuesday night. It reminds me of the old Tuesday night fight series that we used to throw when I first started doing this. And crazy day. Crazy day. St. Cruz and my brother, shout out to you, man. I'm glad you made it, my brother. I'm glad you made it. I got some invites out. My brother Leon Mohammed called me this morning. And he said, hey, Bruce, when are we going to do it again? When are we going to do it again? I said, how about tonight? And he said, yeah, man, yeah. You know, brother Leon, he's got a lot to say. And this guy is a real OG. And then plus he's still active in the game. So I'm gonna give him another call. Let me get my flame over here. I got this weed today, man. It's called Tango. I looked it up. It says strong hint of tangerines. Very, very, very strong aromatic hint of tangerines. It's a indica dominant hybrid. We're gonna try a little bit of that. Get a little right here before I'm gonna give Leon a buzz. See if I can get him up. See, 8 o'clock. He does a lot. He's in an assisted living home, and they got to get meds passed out and got to get their showers and everything in. So I'm gonna give him a call. We'll see if maybe my brother Tim Witherspoon will stop in. Had an interesting day. I was talking to Marlon Starling today. You all know who Marlon Starling is. 2-time welterweight champ of the world. A true Hall of Famer. And he lives in Hartford. And I met Marlon last year. And I keep in touch with him. Hey, Mick Smith. Andrew Charles. Thank you, cats, for bopping in here. We're gonna get some OGs on here later, man. I want to talk some heavyweight boxing. I want to find out who's the best heavyweights around, man. Who is the best heavyweights? I asked Leon Mohammed. We can ask brother Tim. Because see, today, 1988, Mike Tyson fought Pinklin Thomas. Pinklin Thomas, he was one of my favorite heavyweights. YS22, bro, how you doing? No crack pipe here, bro. I don't do any of that crack pipe. Tango, yes, very, very interesting strain, St. Cruzan. Very interesting strain. But without any more fanfare, I got my brother who comes up here to see me when I'm doing a show, man. This is a man I had the pleasure to meet a couple of years ago. Met him in the flesh. A real honor to have this man here, man. Former two-time heavyweight champ of the world. His name is Tim Witherspoon. Let me bring him up here, man. Let me bring him up here.
Yo.
Tim.
Yo.
How we doing, my brother?
Everything good.
Everything good with me, man. Uncle Leon.
I'm not wearing my hat.
You're not wearing your hat. What'd you do? Skin that bad boy down again?
No.
You keep it like me, close to the bone.
I almost forgot again because I was cooking. I said, "Oh wait, I was cooking."
What are you making tonight?
Rice with I got vegetables. I got this like cheese stuff. It's gonna be rice with all kind of vegetables with broccoli and like a cheese little sauce on it. But I was making the vegetables like from the scratch. I was cutting them. I know how to cook a little bit and garlic, a lot of garlic.
A lot of garlic, good for the heart, bro. That's you drink from the fountain of youth. We all say that all the time. And cooking fresh food. I had rice tonight. I had rice with peas and shrimp. Good meal.
Whoa.
Good hearty meal. A lot of protein. A lot of complex carbs. Hey, shout out to my brother Major Key. And Major Key. I think you know Major Key. Major Key's a good dude. Major Key had me on there with James Toney.
He's got a YouTube James channel. Toney, lights out.
Lights out. He had me on there with Buddy McGirt. He had me on there with Jerry Cooney. He's a very shout out to Major Key.
That's some good stuff there.
Definitely some good stuff there. Hey, today in 1988, Mike Tyson knocked out Pinklin Thomas. Tell us a little bit about that. Tell us a little bit about Pinklin Thomas.
Yeah, I had Fort Pinky before that. That's when my good friend Don King was lining up a lot of his boxers to fight Tyson. I think that Don King had Tyson then. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah. So he's running.
It was funny. The WBC strap. You won the strap, and then you lost it to Pinklin. Pinklin lost it to Trevor Berbick. Trevor Berbick lost it to Tyson. That belt was like a hot potato. Nobody kept that bad boy.
He was just lining everything up for Tyson, so he had got Tyson. But okay, that was good. The fight with Pinklin, you was telling me, right?
Yeah, the fight with Pinklin was I think it was 35 years ago. 35 years ago today. Because I mean, man.
I didn't know he was southpaw. I didn't know he was southpaw. I had the title. I didn't know he was southpaw.
Pinklin is southpaw?
He left-handed. I mean, so we would have prepared for that, blocking his jab because his jab was really good. I seen him writing with his left hand. So he's left-handed. If I'd have known that, he was a left-handed fighting right. He fought a really courageous fight, tough fight. We banged. Even his ribs was already hurt. I hit him in the ribs, and you could tell he was hurt. But somebody said he hurt his ribs before that fight. In the practice or something. So he a warrior. He came in the fight. He stood up against me. I just had a lot of mental and business trouble for that fight. I knew that. Don wanted me out the way. He wanted the guy before me out the way. He didn't care about Pinklin Thomas. He didn't care about Trevor Berbick. And he worked with Tyson. That was his move. Them days are over. But that's what happened. And I fought him. And I was only getting 50,000 to fight Tyson. If I were to win those fights, my contract said 50,000 to fight him. So that's why when the Bone Crusher fight too, I didn't really want to. Remember when I gave him the fight? I gave him, everything went downhill. But I'm happy now, and I'm on your show. We doing other stuff. And it was like a learning thing and a beautiful thing, 2-time heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah, baby.
I know everybody. I'm on your show. I'll be on other shows. So, hey, I'm not going to argue.
Hey, I want to shout out to McSmith is in here. John McSmith, that one guy, Bones. Shout out to Bones. And my brother, Pittsburgh Big Dog, PGH Big Dog. I'm gonna give Leon a call. Let's see if Leon's up.
Pittsburgh. Yeah, so these are the things you get when you get to do podcasts every now and then and tell people about your life story.
Mm-hmm. I'm calling Leon. I'm calling Leon to see, because he's the one. He called me this morning and he said he wanted to do a show, and Leon wants to talk some heavyweight boxing. And right now, heavyweights are big, but he's not answering.
Please leave your message for.
We'll call him back in a little bit. He's in that assisted living home, and he's probably getting med check and.
Who is that?
Leon.
Oh, that's who you just called?
Yeah.
Okay.
He wanted to do the show, and I said we'll hook it up, and I'm sure he's busy right now, but we'll get him on here. Hey Tim, of all the heavyweights, I'm going to go back to Jack Johnson, and all the way up to Alexander Usyk. Who was the best? You got to put that hat on. There you go.
Say that again.
Who was the best heavyweight of all time? I know we can't use Tim Witherspoon.
Muhammad Ali.
Well, all right, Muhammad Ali. After Ali, who was next?
I gotta think. Muhammad Ali.
A lot of people say Larry Holmes, and believe me, they put you in that top 10. You're in that top 10.
Hey, thank you. With all the troubles that was going on, and I still did it. All the troubles. Larry Holmes was tough. Larry Holmes was easy fight for me, but he had a big heart for me. Even though I lost, everything was really not like I didn't expect it. Expected it to be hard. Him really giving it to me. I had a lot of fun. I just was too young, when the Larry Holmes fight. You got to give it to him though. He's a great champion. Larry is.
St. Cruzan just took the words out of my mouth. Joe Louis, number 2. You study Joe Louis at all?
Yeah, I watched him about 2 weeks ago on his boxes. They did the slow movement. You see him move, get up close, and boom, boom, bam. Today everybody bouncing around. Joe Louis come at you nice and slow, slip. It looked beautiful, that old time stuff. Slip, boom. Sugar Ray Robinson used to slip, bam. Instead of just bouncing all around and stuff. Those techniques are okay, but the old timers just used to relax and make everything look beautiful. They made everything look beautiful. Slip. How about Jersey Joe? You walk up to you, boom, bam. That's beautiful, right?
It is.
So a lot of bounce around today, a lot.
All right. I want to put together a top 10 list. Top 10 heavyweights of all time. Now we got Muhammad Ali as number 1. Who's number 2? Would it be Joe Louis? Would it be Holmes? Lennox Lewis? I don't know. Who how about Rocky?
You got to put Joe Frazier in there. You got to put him in. I'm just saying, to me,
Smoking Joe for sure.
Smoking Joe, George Foreman. Let me see. You got Jersey Joe. You got some of the old times in your mind. I'm just suggesting. If they had
Just Do Boxing, my brother. Shout out to Just Do out there, man. How about guys like Jack Johnson? How do you think Jack Johnson would have fared against some of the greats we're just talking about, like the Larry Holmes, the Muhammad Ali?
In my opinion, back back in those days, those boxers ate good food. It was fresh air. They were much stronger. When they hit you, you were knocked out. Or they were more rugged. During this time, but their skills wasn't like the one like now. They just come up and fight like this. Larry Holmes would eat you alive if you came at him like this, just walking with your hands like that. Joe Frazier, didn't have a lot of defense. Just my opinion. I do believe that the boxers during these days, the Ali's would beat those guys. But like I said, the energy they had was much stronger. The water was cleaner. They were much stronger. Their muscles, everything. They were harder than us back then. Just drink water, didn't go out and party, all that kind of stuff. They were more in good shape, but natural punching guys, and but so I don't know. I mean, it's hard to make.
See, my brother Zone 6 is out there. Shout out to Zone 6. And I was on his show yesterday, and we were talking about the classic boxing. And I was talking about Joe Louis and Jersey Joe Walcott. How about Rocky Marciano? How was Rocky Marciano?
Rocky was tough. He was strong and could punch. He could punch. And he hit you with that left hook, you'd gone. And then he used to whip the overhand right. I don't know, man. He was strong. He was
now one of the most underrated ones. That would be Sonny Liston. What do you think? Did you study any Sonny Liston?
I seen him fight before. I didn't really study that much. I know of him. I know his accomplishments. The fights and stuff. I think he would be up there. He would, yeah. Sonny would be up there.
The dude I talked to, man, Paul Gallagher, he wrote the book on Sonny Liston, and he says Sonny didn't even turn pro till he was 30 years old. So we never even saw Sonny in his prime. We only saw on after 30 Sonny Liston. He has no birth certificate. He didn't even know his own birthday. Wow. Real tragic story, man. But like you said, the best of them all, the guy that you sparred with, the guy, I'm not the guy that gave you your nickname. A lot of people think that Ali gave you your nickname.
Yeah, he didn't.
He didn't.
I know a lot. My friend gave me the name, and but it was okay. Ali, I talked to him and said, "Look, really, man, my friend Talik Eddie Burgess gave me the name Terrible," and he said, "No, don't worry about that." He used to just call me Terrible Tim. I gotta find my can. It's somewhere here.
Blood boxing in Fistiana, custom made. I got mine over here, man. Hey, I always keep my brother Curtis Anderson. He's up there in the top corner up there, and he was such an extraordinary boxing historian, man. I talked to his son yesterday. He's seen me
boxer?
No, his son is just it's just his son. I never talked to him before, but Curtis was a great one, man. Curtis was a great one. Now let's get back to boxing again.
I'm listening to you.
I know you are, brother, and I thank you for it because, man, out of all my friend boxers, you're the guy. You come on all the time with me, bro. You always give me the push. Shout out to the great Tim Witherspoon, 2-time heavyweight champ. I just got a text. Let me see who's looking for me over here.
The real 2-time heavyweight champ from Philadelphia, Terrible Tim Witherspoon.
You got that right, man.
Huh?
That was a text from my brother Major Key. How would Muhammad Ali fare against Joe Louis?
Ali was fast. If Joe hit you, you gone. Joe put those combos together, you gone. That would be a hard fight. That would be because Joe could punch. Joe was about 6'4", right?
No, he was only 6'1".
No, Joe was taller. Find out. Joe was taller.
I'll look right now. Hang on.
All I heard Joe Louis was like 6'4", 6'3". And when I met him,
No.
when I met him in person, he was taller than me, and I'm 6'3".
You met Joe Louis?
In person in Vegas. What a man! I'm blessed.
Yes, you are. What was that, about 1981?
I can't remember. I would say around then.
Yeah, because I remember watching.
He's in Vegas.
I remember watching Larry Holmes and Trevor Burbick when they had their fight, and that was the last. That was the last night of Joe Louis. Joe Louis was at ringside. He was in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
He had the cowboy hat on, and man, the next day he passed away. And Joe Louis, that was an icon. Joe Louis meant a lot to me.
Yeah, I think he was 6'4", and if he wasn't, he was taller than 6'3".
I'm gonna find out in 1 second. I don't think he was though, but
yeah, he was tall. I don't believe he's 6'1", like 6'3" or 4".
I got somebody wants to. I'll drop one in the chat, Major Key. Anybody wants to come up here and talk to the champ, Tim Witherspoon? This is for Major Key, and he's got a guest that wants to come up here. We're talking some heavyweight boxing here. I'm going to find out right now, brother. $188, 1.88 millimeters. What's that in freaking English?
Oh God!
I'll ask the computer. They'll tell me.
Oh goodness, rather.
Okay, there we go. 1.8 millimeters in feet. 6'1", bro. I told you it was 6'1".
That's all.
Yeah.
I thought he was 6'4" or something.
No, just 6'1".
When I seen him, he looked pretty tall. Maybe that's because he was in good shape. That's what he was in good. He was like no stomach. Okay, I always thought he was like 6 taller than me. Okay, so now that changes things. Now ask that question again.
He was a little guy. So okay, Ali was 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, Ali was 6'3", 6. Yeah, little about. We was about the same height.
So how's he gonna fight Joe Louis now? How's Joe Louis gonna fight Ali?
I do believe that he definitely would have to need his defense tight. He knows exactly what to do. Joe Louis knows exactly how to walk you down, and deliver the punches. So that particular fight to me can go either way. Joe could take Ali out if they try to go toe to toe because he's better at the stationary. Ali better at floating and moving. So once Ali slow down, Joe Louis would pick it up. So I don't know. That fight you would have to actually see that fight. I think, but we're never going to see it.
How about Frazier and Lewis?
That will be a hard fight in the beginning. Just my opinion. These are just my opinion. That'll be a hard fight in the beginning. Joe would definitely throw that left hook. He'll keep throwing that left hook. And I seen Joe Louis just doing like this, not really all this stuff blocking. I think Joe will sneak left hooks in, but if Joe Louis hit him, he's gonna go too. So he's gonna go. If Joe hit him, he's gonna go. And if Joe gonna have to throw. Joe Frazier have to throw a little bit more punches. But Joe, I think that Joe Louis can punch with both hands, and Joe Frazier got the famous left hook. But his right hand probably a hard puncher too. So I don't know.
Oh yeah. All the I usually hate fantasy fights. Hey, DeMarcus Corley just jumped in the room.
DeMarcus Corley, what's up, champ?
I'm chopping it up in the kitchen.
Okay, what you doing? Making some grub?
Frying some chicken and some
Okay.
steak.
Oh, he like to cook. Okay, champ. All right, so I'll be cooking too. I'll be cooking for the kids, my kids and stuff. Well, I got my one little daughter. You like cooking?
I love cooking. This
Whoa,
keep me from going crazy.
he's a good dude. I can tell.
Oh yeah. Hey Demarcus, why don't you tell these people a little bit about yourself, man? It's an honor to have you in here, bro.
Oh, there we go. What's up, champ?
Oh
All
yeah.
right.
I got my apron on. I'm on way to the kitchen.
I like that, man. Okay, Demarcus, I see you. Why are you leaving
Hey,
the kitchen? Oh, you're not leaving. Okay.
I want to shout out Nelly Content who came in here, Mrs. Just Do, Johnny's Combat Talk, and anybody that I don't want to miss anybody, man. I appreciate you cats coming in here, man. I got two world champions in here, bro. I got Demarcus Corley and I got Tim Witherspoon. Chop chop. What's up with you, brother?
I'm chopping it up in the kitchen. What's up with y'all?
Hey, man. We're just talking boxing, and I don't talk to kids anymore. I only talk to the OGs around here, bro. And I'm blessed. Leon Muhammad called me this morning. He wanted to talk some boxing, and now we're trying to call Leon. We can't get in touch with him, but man, I got a 2-for-1 deal over here, bro.
Whoa, Demarcus cooking the chicken. I listen, champ. I don't eat meat. I don't
What?
eat meat. No, I stopped eating meat.
Well, you must be crazy.
No, I'm
This
okay.
is a true hugger.
I feel really good, champ.
Man, I can't survive without no meat. I need some meat in my life.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
No, he. Listen, if he would do it and try it, he'll do the same. He won't eat it, but he's eating it now. But if he took his steps and read and do stuff, he might wanna. But some people are addicted to meat.
I love meat. I don't eat it every day. I eat a lot of chicken. My diet's predominantly chicken and seafood, but once a week I like to have a nice steak.
Oh, I
That
haven't.
steak heavy though. I like
Yeah,
steak,
there
but
you
it's
go.
heavy. I got
Yeah,
to cook the
that's
steak
steak
myself.
here.
I don't like steak from the restaurant.
Okay. What's your main meal, Demarcus? Champ?
Lamb, fried chicken, ribs on the grill, oxtails,
Whoa.
meatloaf.
Damn, you need to put a cookbook out, champ.
I'm
You
working
don't
on
eat
Chop Chop Kitchen.
you don't eat pork?
I love pork chops and
Okay.
bacon.
Okay.
I had some bacon this morning.
You got high blood pressure?
Heck no, I take care of my body.
Okay. Okay. Most of the young black guys, like our age, they all on the medicine. But I'm off the medicine now because I've been taking this stuff called the body healer. Doctor took me off of the medicine. I was on the medicine for like 10 years. I started taking this stuff. And I went to the doctor. She said, how your blood pressure get that low? He said, how your blood pressure get that low? I said, I was taking this stuff. And I showed him it. And he said, all right, keep taking it. So I don't take pills no more. But I ain't going to be advertising this. I'm scared. And my brother had the gout. He had the gout, and the gout went away.
Wow.
My mom had COPD, and she don't cough no more. She don't even cough.
And she take the stuff also?
Yeah, it's called the body healer.
The body healer.
She don't even cough, but she still got COPD.
Amazing stuff. Chop chop, you're still in the ring, bro.
Yeah, I'm working on another fight right now.
Oh, okay. Look at that. He got a damn. That's nice. Look at that.
I looks like an open air restaurant kitchen in there, bro.
That's a big ass kitchen right there. Excuse my cussing.
So who's the next fight, Chop Chop?
We don't know who the opponent is, but we're working on a fight in June next month. I'll be 49.
I was gonna ask you, bro, but I wanted you to say it first. 49 years old, man. You're in George Foreman, Bernard Hopkins territory, bro. You're about to make history.
Wow, you got a nice kitchen and stuff too. Woo.
You're gonna get some
They
gold
ask me
again?
how I make weight for 27 years at the same weight class. I tell them it ain't what you eat, it's how you eat.
Okay. All right.
Cause I love to eat. That's how I got the name Chop Chop, from eating.
Chop chop. So was you ever heavy? You was chubby like? No.
No, I got the name. I was weighing 65 pounds. We went out to eat, and I had weighed in first. I was 85 pounds. I was 65 pounds on the nose. Went out to eat, came back weighing 75 pounds. My trainer said, "You chop that food up. I'm gonna call you Chop Chop from now on." I was 10 years old.
What was your most toughest and biggest fight, Chop?
I would say Mayweather and then Lucas Matisse.
Oh, Matisse. Who is that? Who is that, Bruce?
He's from Argentina.
Okay.
From Argentina, yeah. He very very tough 140 pounder.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
he
watch
was
that
big,
fight.
man.
I'm gonna watch that fight because I saw the Mayweather one. I'm gonna watch
Man,
that.
he pound my little butt like I was a lightweight.
Who do we got? Who do we got that just called up on the phone?
Hey, Cat.
Who's this?
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
I'm watching Bruce Gas right now. I love the stream.
Who we got here?
Jazz, you get your other wing?
Joe Holly.
Oh, so somebody make rabbit.
He said he gonna make rabbit or something.
Nah, I told my daughter she only eat chicken wings. She only eat the wings. And
Yeah.
I cook her the wings, but she left it over here. I said, "You better get it for somebody grab it."
Whoa, that's really good, champ. Seeing you again and watching you have fun and really happy in your home, man. That's really cool, Bruce.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you. We're giving you a solo shot here, champ. Let the fans take a look
That
at
is
you, man.
nice.
49 years old. Look at the fucking arms on you, bro. You are a specimen, man.
I'm looking at the house. Is that a mirror? Is that a mirror?
Where?
Oh, that's another room over there, huh?
We're there in the living room, in the
Wow.
dining room eating.
Wow, that's nice. That's a kitchen right there, right?
Gas stove on there, man. I'm telling you,
That's a kitchen.
I owned a restaurant, and my kitchen wasn't as nice as yours.
Yeah, that's a kitchen. Okay. Wow, that's cool. I had a nice little kitchen too.
What's your favorite dish to cook?
Me.
I make a chicken masala. Go ahead. What's your favorite dish, Tim? You go first.
Real quick. I'm like a pasta man, and
Oh, no.
I do pasta. That's primarily when I used to eat meat, I was eating chicken and stuff because I haven't eaten beef or pork for like 50 years.
God damn.
Yeah, I haven't eaten pork for 50 years and beef, but I ate everything else. So pasta is kind of like my favorite meal. I used to add the seafood in it, but now I don't eat that. So I just put vegetables in it. I put vegetables in it and put flavor in it, and so that's it.
Man, you know that pasta heavy, all them carbs.
I know. I do it before. I do it a lot when I run the next day because you don't get the energy to the next morning. Oh, if you eat pasta 9 o'clock tonight, you won't get the energy for it until like 9 in the morning. You'll get tired and sleepy if you eat it now.
Yeah,
So,
it's heavy. I know that.
If you eat it right before you run, it's gonna make you sluggish. So you gotta wait till the energy come out, released out of it, like about hours away. So in the morning. So I ate something tonight. If I was gonna run around 8 or 7 in the morning, it'll be just right. That's when the energy kick in, Bruce.
That's what they call complex carbs. They give you the sustained energy. It's not like a simple carb because I've done a lot of things in my life. I owned a restaurant, and like I said, man, I can cook. I can cook. Talk cooking. I can cook with anybody, man. I make a chicken masala. I prepare seafood. I'm right at home in the kitchen. But then again, I'm also a certified nutritional advisor, and I've been a personal trainer for over 25 years. I did that for a large part of my life. So, man, I can relate to Chop Chop over there. You eat well. That's the most important thing you can do with your body is what you put in there, man.
What is that? A turkey?
This is a chicken. This is another chicken. I got 3 more chickens.
No,
Yeah,
wait a
you're
minute.
smart. You're smart. You don't buy those parts. You buy the whole chicken, and you debone them. You fillet them yourself. That's the way to do
Cut
it,
that
bro.
sucker up. Cut them up.
Get that barnyard pimp and cut them up.
What you gonna do after you cut them up?
Oh, Ziploc freeze them.
Okay, there you go. Damn, so that's what you be doing with your spare time, cutting turkeys up and shit. You got 5 turkeys. You gonna cut them up and put them all in the freezer, huh?
Hey, it's better than what I used to do in my spare time.
My daughter
Let
said,
me shout out Certified Podcast who came in here, man. SVix. I think that's your brother Brian out there. I saw Maurice in here. Thank you for coming by. Major Key, man. Thank you for bringing the champ on here with us.
oh, okay, that's cool. Would you say Brian trying to beam in?
I think that might be Brian out there.
No, I talked to him a couple hours ago. I'm gonna call him after I finish the food. I'm gonna finish on the food.
Well,
Yeah.
I talked to Brian today because we were trying to get Marlon Starling on here. We're trying to get the Magic Man on here. And
Marlon.
yeah, old Marlon. I talk to Marlon all the time. He's going down to the Hall of Fame in a couple of weeks. And anyway, he just.
I can't wait till my day comes.
It will, brother. It will. And don't be shy of those state Hall of Fames because some of those, the Atlantic City Hall of Fame, and the Valley Hall of Fame, those are classic operators. Those are class acts. Right in there, man.
My daughter said hi, Chop Chop.
Shall I say hello?
Okay, she said hi. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Bruce.
No, I was just battling on, man, because I got a good buzz on. I got 2 top of the food chain boxes in here, man. I should just shut my mouth and let you guys cook it up.
No, it's kind of like cool because he's doing a cooking thing. It's like a cooking show. It's like some type of. It's kind of like cool. He's doing his cooking. He's talking about boxing. This is cool.
How do you keep that chicken from getting greasy? Chop chop.
I fry it and then I put it in the strainer.
See, he know what to do.
Hot grease. I got Mr. Gumbo out there. Hot grease himself. Salute Mr. Gumbo.
I'll be experimenting.
Well, they say to cook on the show, like Con Shonery said, he's literally cooking over here, bro.
He is.
How you turn this camera around?
Oh, there is a button on there to tell you how to turn it around.
It'll say front view or
Did it show up on the
rear
screen?
view.
Go to settings. Oh no, should he go to settings?
It doesn't matter. This is YouTube. We're just here to have a good time and talk some boxing, and this is truly an honor. Champ, who's your favorite heavyweight boxers of all time? That's why I want to keep the theme to heavyweight boxing over here.
My favorite heavyweights
All time.
Go with Ali, Mike Tyson, Larry Holmes, Foreman.
Me too. Who else?
George Foreman.
Me too. All of them.
Holyfield and Riddick Bowe would be the last one.
Okay.
You know what? We're staying in contact with Riddick Bowe too. Riddick Bowe is a hell of a guy, man. He just put a book out called Big Daddy Forever.
Wow,
And,
that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds
Big Daddy was something, and Big Daddy, he's another one who loved to cook. He built a kitchen in his bedroom when he won the title. Might not have been that idea.
That's why he was overweight.
Yeah. Who was overweight?
Big Daddy, he had to lose weight.
Oh, Big Daddy Bo, yeah.
Well, it's tough with you heavyweights, man. You guys don't have to make the weight. Look at that. Whoa, baby.
Yeah, look at that. On
Look
your
at that
show,
good fried
Bruce
chicken
Gas.
right there, boy.
You got Chop cooking on your show. Ain't that something? What is that? Chicken?
That's chicken.
That's real Southern fried chicken, bro. What kind of oil you cook that in, champ?
Peanut.
Peanut oil.
Yep.
Damn.
Tell me about the peanut oil.
I like it. I like it because it doesn't burn as much faster than cooking grease. Or you go with the olive oil.
Okay, olive oil is pretty good too, but you can't heat it up hot, right?
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
same with the peanut oil. But the good thing about that is you got the omega-6 fatty acids in there. You got the good fats in there. It's not like cooking in lard or like cooking in butter. It's heart healthy. That's why the champ looks so good. That's why he's still in the ring at 49 years old, bro. Excuse my language. But
We had a rotisserie yesterday. I had 2 chickens in the rotisserie.
everybody had him on the grill yesterday. Yesterday was a cookout day. I love holidays, man.
I could do stuff from scratch, but see, he used to this stuff. He used to that doing like just because he like to do it. I like to do it too. As soon as I get settled, I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna do some cooking stuff. I got 5 daughters, and I'm gonna have a cooking thing. I'm gonna have a
Cook
cooking
off.
thing. We're gonna have you challenging each other with doing some cooking and try to see if it'll go well on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm working on Chop Chop Kitchen now.
Whoa! So what you trying to do, champ?
Trying to get my cooking channel going, Chop Chop Kitchen. I'm on Instagram and Facebook already.
That is brilliant, man. That is nice.
Go to Instagram and type in Chop in the Kitchen.
Shania, come here. Okay. Whoa, that's nice, Bruce.
I gotta get on Instagram, but hey, cooking is where it's at, man. You know, we want to stay ahead of the clock over here. You know,
what is it on Instagram? I'm sorry, Bruce. What is it again, Chop?
Chop in the Kitchen.
Okay, Chop in the Kitchen. Remember that.
Yeah, no space. It's all together.
No space. All together. She said she already got it.
All right. Drop the link in the chat. Ask Shania to put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat. What chat?
The live chat that everybody's listening to us on over there.
Yeah, she don't know. What was your She got to go to your email or something?
No, YouTube.
Oh, go to YouTube. She said she'll do it. I need the cord, Shania.
I have to make her a moderator. I have to make her a moderator so she can do it if she's in there. But as soon as she puts a comment in there, I'll make her a moderator and she can drop a link in there.
What you doing now, champ?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm still cooking chicken.
Oh, is there anything else you gonna cook?
Oh, I got the string beans right there.
Okay, what did you do with those? How'd you do them?
Oh, I just steamed them. I ain't putting no bacon over them. They fresh string beans though.
Okay, you usually
put the seasoning
bacon oil. You usually put bacon oil on it.
And I put a little margarine in it, but I make my own season.
Oh God.
Hey, Greg, brother. Punching Bag Skunk is in here. How you doing, brother?
What's up, Greg? Okay, that's your own seasoning?
Yeah, I make my seasoning, yeah.
You put a lot of stuff in it, right?
And it gotta be right. I gotta taste it.
Oh.
Chop, we gotta definitely do a cooking show with you, brother. You know, I wasn't prepared for this. I get a little more prepared. No, we can let people know that we got a boxing aficionado, a champion, and he's a champion in the kitchen too, because people don't realize how important that is. Because you don't only have to eat healthy food, you gotta eat healthy food that tastes good.
Oh yeah. And I like to eat.
Oh bro, me too. I love
always eating.
Well, you do a lot of cardio?
Yeah, I went running last night.
How many miles?
Just 3.
Oh, just 3. Hey, man, I used to run 3 every day till I tore my meniscus. Now I walk 3 every day. But
my
man,
meniscus. What is that?
That's a little kind of a cartilage, kind of a between in your knees, behind your knees,
Okay.
and you tear that. You can sometimes it heals itself. Go to physical therapy, or if it gets real bad, you need surgery. But I just cut it down to low impact cardio. So instead of hitting the pavement and running, I do the walking now. But I do a real brisk walk. And people tell me that, you know, how come you're walking so fast? I say, because I want to get a sweat going over here. So I get home because, you know, every day you eat eggs, champ. I eat a lot of eggs.
I love eggs. Thanks,
I emphasize on a lot of egg whites. With the
Jeff,
cord.
Jeff Luciano, my brother. No, hey, you gotta eat the old school always told you to throw the yolks out. I was a bodybuilder back in the 80s, and they said get rid of the yolks. That's all the fat, the cholesterol. But that's the vitamins, and they're finding out now that that's the good fats. It's not saturated fats. It's not going to give you high cholesterol. You're throwing away all the omegas and all the vitamins, all the nutrients. I scramble up 4 eggs every day. I put them over some hash browns, and that's my breakfast every day now.
Bring that here.
Yeah, scrambled eggs and cheese, overnight eggs, sunny side up.
Just give me it. Hurry up.
What's your computer dying on you, Tim?
Yeah, we got 15 minutes, right? We got 15 minutes, and I'm gonna finish cooking. All right, Bruce.
You got the steak there. You got the steak in here too.
See, I gotta finish. I gotta cook that. Hey, what you doing, Bruce?
I'm cooking too, brother.
Hey Tim.
Yo.
You be eating lamb? How you like the lamb?
Oh, I love lamb.
I haven't eaten no kind of meat in 50 years. Like beef.
Oh my God.
No, I ate chicken and fish, but then I laid off of that. I wasn't eating anything for like let me see. I got on like 5 to 7 years, and then I got off of it and started eating just chicken and fish. I got off of it for like almost a year. Then I went back on it. I said, man, let me tell you this real quick. And this probably a little bit of it's kind of weird, but when I stopped, I told Bruce real quick. When I stopped eating beef, I was itching all the time. No, I was itching when I go to the bathroom. So just graphic. So when I stopped eating meat, the itching went away. So when I start eating it again, the itching came back. So when I stopped eating it again, the itching went away. Something is in the meat. No, I'm telling you, I couldn't even exercise or work out. It was itching so bad. So when I stopped eating the meat, the itching went away. I told Bruce this. Somebody was calling Bruce.
Sorry about that. Yeah, no. I was giving Leon back a call. See what Leon was up to, because I got this stream going because Leon asked me. He said he wanted to talk to heavyweight boxing, bro. And I'm blessed by God. I got Chop Corley and I got Tim Witherspoon. But you know what's going to happen? Leon's going to call me, and later on he's going to say, "Why didn't you call me?" I just want to let you know that I called him. And shout out to my brother Dick Justice out there. No, I love lamb. Lamb is the holy meat, man. Lamb is delicious.
Lamb tastes so good.
I love it.
He said lamb tastes so good.
Oh,
lamb good as I don't know what. You just don't know, boy. Lamb tastes so good, make you slap your mama.
No, we ain't going that far, Chop.
You go lamb chops. Going to cost you about $25 a pound now.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yo, man, just eating vegetables is a lot cheaper.
Yeah, you only live once.
I know.
Ask your mother about it.
And lamb, a little mint jelly, one of the finest dishes in the world.
I used to try that all the time. I used to eat that before.
How about seafood? Chop. You into cooking seafood?
I love fish. I love croakers, spats, perch, rockfish.
You can tell he be cooking.
Man,
there ain't nothing you don't like, brother.
Man, I like to eat.
Well, I know he got some vegetable stuff over there, so I wish I was down the street. I'll stop over, you know.
and I open the door for you.
Okay.
I'll say pull up on me.
You guys are both in Philadelphia?
No.
Nah. I'm in DC.
Yeah, he did. He ain't my sister down there. She worked for the government. Okay, he ain't that far. Okay.
Oh well, you said he was just down the street. I figured you were gonna just get out of the house and go walk over, knock on the door, and grab a couple of.
Like that. That's like a 2-hour ride, right? How far, champ?
What'd you say?
How far is it from Philly? 2 hours?
In the car,
Yeah.
about 3 hours, three hours and a half.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of large. That's kind of like a long one. um. Yeah, that is a long one, Bruce. So we just
Let me ask you guys about the welterweight fight everybody's talking about that's coming up. Michael Johnson, bro, thank you for coming by. Josh Eternal, shout out to you.
go ahead.
I'm gonna start with Tim. Errol Spence or Bud Crawford?
I think to me, that's an even up fight because I do see some lack. They are strong. They are in good shape. They're really they want to take each other title or they want to win the title. They got that feeling and everything. But I do see little things that could cause either one of them to lose. So to me, it's like an equal fight because both of them make defensive mistakes. Everybody do, but some people make less than the other. So to me, it's like whoever really get the best of the guy because of their defense. That's the guy that's going to win. Crawford, man, he act like really positive and stuff, and I seen him. I seen him talking. He really serious about the fight. We just gotta wait and see.
How big is the fight? Is the fight huge or what? Is this as big as Sugar Ray and Tommy Hearns?
Nah,
Not no more. Not no more.
Modern day is good. Is probably as big for them. The ones that really don't know Sugar Ray and them like we know. So it's
How
probably
about you, Chop Chop? What do you think of this fight? Who's gonna win it?
It's a 50-50 fight. I like Bud. I like Earl. Both on southpaw.
okay.
But
Okay.
I'm leaning more towards Crawford because he's
Okay.
versatile when it comes to switching sides, going from right-handed to southpaw. But he got to fight the smart fight, like we were talking about Ryan Garcia.
Okay.
Ryan didn't fight a smart fight when he fought Tank. He's supposed to use his reach and stay at distance. You can't get close to a puncher like that. And he
Not
let
unless
Tank
you're
get
using his
close to
right
him.
hand.
He wasn't using his jab to keep him at distance. And turns, he can use his reach on Earl a little bit, and he needs to stay the distance. Don't let Earl get close to hitting him, because Earl can punch
Okay.
harder than him.
Okay. That's gonna be an interesting fight, Bruce.
Right now, Bud is a slight favorite in Vegas. I think it's like I think he's a minus 130. Real. It's almost like you said, it's a 50-50 fight. And we've been waiting a long time. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to say they should have fought 5 years ago because man, I'm a realist in the boxing world. I come from the era where they gave us filet mignon every Saturday afternoon. I mean, I was watching ABC's Wide World of Sports, CBS Sports Spectacular. I watched guys like Marlon Starling and Sugar Ray Leonard and Donald Curry, all those cats, Alexis Aguayo, Bobby Chacon. I mean, dude, it was every week there were great fights.
There's some good boxers, yep.
And
Yeah, but they don't have that kind of fighting no more. The fighters are not like that no more.
Why is that?
What you doing, Chop first? What you doing real quick? What's that you doing?
I'm washing dishes. I cook and clean
Okay,
at the
go ahead.
same time.
Okay,
Oh,
go ahead.
right, man. I'll tell you, if you weren't a fighter, I would have hired you when I had my restaurant. The cooks I had put their hands in the dishwasher, bro.
You asked him a question. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, damn. I guess you know my mind. What was my question? I think it was about this fight, man. I think it had something to do with the fight that I lost my train of thought. That happens when you get old. What was I going to ask you, bro? It was a pretty good one, man.
I think I messed that up.
Nah, you don't mess nothing up. You mess it up, I'm gonna give you that Witherspoon overhand right, man.
Talking about, I forgot myself.
Randy with a fork. He's out there, man. That's your arch enemy, Tim.
Yes, it is.
He's always chasing you.
We're gonna get it on one day.
We were talking about the fights, the fighters of the '80s, and the quality of the fights they're giving us today. And the pay-per-view, that's ridiculous, man. They're charging an average of 50, 60 to $80 for a fight that we used to get for nothing. I don't know, boxing in a whole different world right now. Chop, you went through both ends of it. When you first started your career, there were still fights on TV for free, weren't there, bro?
Yeah, they was doing the it was Channel 4 fighting. CBS?
Yeah.
CBS.
Oh,
And
ABC.
ESPN. Dude,
ABC, yeah.
times on USA and ESPN fights.
Okay. It was ABC, Wide World of Sports, a long time with us. And then it was the cable. What's that cable? ESPN had the fight.
Yeah, Chop was on ESPN all the time.
No, I used to see him.
Al Bernstein said his name so many times. And Sean O'Malley.
Yep. Oh, Chop. We washing dishes now. Being a
But,
dad.
but this fight, man, I was we've been looking forward to this fight for years. It's finally going to happen. I don't know who's going to win. Some days I lean toward Bud. Other days I lean toward Errol Spence. I think Errol Spence is just these guys take so much time off these days. You notice that inactivity
They don't take care of their bodies the way the old fighters used to. I mean, they blow up and get so big. They drinking, they smoking. And they ask, how you fight 27 years at the same weight class? Yeah, I take care of my body.
Right. You're always looking shape when you get in the ring.
I love my body at the end of the day.
How many hours sleep at night do you need, champ?
What'd you say?
Huh?
How many hours sleep at night do you need? Both of you.
Oh, you're supposed to get 8.
I need a good 8, sometime 9.
You're supposed to get 8.
You get that? Because I know since I got old, I get 5 hours, 6 hours. That's it, man. I can't sleep any longer.
6. Yeah, 6.
That's all I get.
I got over 8 this one because Shania went somewhere. She went to my other daughters, and I got over 8. I got over like 12. No, it ain't your fault, girl. Shut up. She said, "How's it my fault?" So we just talking. But that's what sleeping is good for you, though. Getting your rest, your proper rest. This show we got Chop doing this.
Yeah. Absolutely. You know, like I said earlier, Major Key just kind of blessed me and gave Chop a link. But I want to do this a little more elaborately, where we can show this prep work. We can show you cooking the stuff. We can show you plating the stuff. This is an incredible talent you have. You intend on doing this after your fighting career is over, or is this just a nice hobby that you have?
Nah, I'm working on Chop. It's called Chop. My Instagram is Chop Kitchen.
And what do you
come
go?
out? Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Look.
Well, I was gonna do that with my daughters. But I think he could cook better than me.
Oh yeah, I can cook better than you, and I take that challenge.
Huh?
I challenge you.
There's enough room for all of us.
I'm serious. I got my cooking hat and everything. I got my apron. I got my jacket.
Okay.
And plus, you're still fighting too. So if anybody gives you any shit, you'll kick their ass.
Oh, so you're gonna be training now? I'm gonna go to the kitchen and start getting my stuff together so I could pass him. Now he's training for his fights. But I know after he come from the gym, he probably go in the kitchen. He go in the kitchen and cook something.
Yeah.
Now, what are you doing in the kitchen, bro? Are you selling apparel? Are you have a line of cookware? Is it a recipe deal? I mean, what's going on?
I got my hat, my jacket, my chef jacket, and the aprons.
Okay.
And eventually we're gonna have Chop pots and pans.
Whoa, that's smart. So people can buy that.
Yep.
Whoa, go ahead, Chop. All right. Wish I was thinking like that. There's still a lot of stuff to do.
Did you ever think of lending your services out to other fighters who have no clue about eating properly and staying fit like you are at the age?
Yeah, I tell them, and they ask me, how you keep your weight down so low? I say it's what you eat. Y'all don't eat right. They want to eat the whole plate. Just eat enough to hold you. It ain't like you going to the lecture chair. It ain't your last meal.
Okay. What you do,
Most
champ?
most people eat to get full. I eat just enough to hold me for a couple hours.
Okay.
You eat, so you're in that pattern of eating several small meals throughout the day instead of just 2 or 3 big meals.
Get his
Yeah,
body get used to it.
Well, they say that's they call that grazing. They say that's a much better way to stay fit than gouging yourself and then waiting for the next time to gouge yourself. And also it keeps your blood sugar levels from spiking too, bro.
Yeah.
Having those small meals throughout the day, quality protein, complex carbohydrates, and good fats. I mean, that's the key right there.
Yeah. He
How many
busy.
how many meals how many meals you have a day, Tim?
I eat 4 to 5.
4 to 5. Do you take any supplements?
Nope, not right now. I'm not.
Getting it all from the food.
See, he's used to doing that. I don't know. So I don't know what meals mean. Probably little tiny meals and stuff.
No,
Not little
no,
tiny meals.
no.
Like I fix my plate.
Yeah.
I may put 2 pieces of chicken on my plate and some vegetables and some
Okay.
rice. I'm gonna eat all my vegetables. I'm gonna eat 1 piece of that chicken, and I'm gonna eat probably all my rice. And then I'm done. I'll come back 3 hours later, eat the other piece of chicken.
Okay. I see you. I see you. So it's
You're
not
never
really.
hungry. You're never hungry. You're never full. You're always satisfied.
I don't like to eat till I'm full. That make your stomach hurt. You can't perform.
No, he's right about that.
Oh,
You
bro.
eat,
I mean,
you eat, you get full, you ready to go to sleep.
I've dieted hundreds of people on that same basis. Several small meals throughout the day, and I was a big proponent on liquid meals too. I like to get them a couple of protein shakes in there. But that's the key, man. You don't get that crash. You don't get super hungry. You don't get bloated. You eat those small nutritious meals throughout the day. I mean, I used to go to work. I would take Tupperware with me. I'd throw those dishes in the microwave. When I was cooking chicken like that, I'd cook on Sunday. I'd make enough for 3 days, and then I didn't have to cook anymore. But preparation is key, and not being not having to go to McDonald's or not having to go to KFC or
Oh,
something.
why you mention that word,
Well,
McDonald's?
some people have no choice. So the people who don't prepare their food at home, you're out there. You have to eat. You're hungry. You have to eat, and that's how we get all this high blood pressure, all this obesity. All these guys who are 50 years old, they look like they're 70 years old. Eating clean, bro. You're doing it, Tim. Every time I never see you eat dirty food. Even when we went out to breakfast, you had clean food, bro. You eat,
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we was out together. What wasn't breakfast? Was it?
I have brunch, breakfast. I don't. It was something like that. I know I had a bunch of eggs when I was there, but
Yeah, I had egg whites and potatoes or something like that.
eating clean is the key, man. And we got Chop Corley, the guy who's still fighting. He was fighting in the '80s. He's still fighting today. I mean, bro, that's a testament to good eating right there.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, gotta take care of your body.
Clean living. We're definitely gonna have to promote this. Hey, Black and Brown, how you doing, my brother? Black and Brown Boxing is out there. Black and Brown's my friend. He just quit smoking weed. I told him that's a gift from God, bro. That's gonna.
You quit smoking weed.
Yeah, man. I did that a couple of years ago, and I've been smoking weed since 1969. A couple of years ago, I quit, and you know what I found out? I had a little mean streak in me. I never had that when I keep myself good and high, but when I was straight, I had a little mean streak in me. I didn't like it, man. So
That's the after effect. That's the after effect you get. That's the after effect you get from leaving it alone for a while. You be like mean all the time. You got to
that's
fight that.
I think the real me is a little bit mean, and if I smoke the herb, it suppresses that, and I can live without that. I don't have to be mean. I don't want to be mean. I was being mean to my old lady, You know, I was being mean to the dog.
Whoa.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't like it. You know, I was that beast. I was the bad guy. So I smoke a little herb and hey,
I
man.
don't believe Bruce would beat up on or have rumbles with his girlfriend.
Oh, I would never beat her up, man. She's my
I
guy.
know.
What I would do is, I would just not tell her things. Just stupid psychological bullshit. But hey, my whole point is, God gave us every seed bearing and every fruit on this earth for us to use as food. Weed is one of them. That's in Genesis. And I'm a legal card-carrying patient. The state I live in is decriminalized. It's legal for recreational use. And bro, I'm just living the life. I get to talk to Tim Witherspoon, Chop Corley, all my brothers and sisters out in the chat, man. Hey.
When is he fighting, Bruce? I'm gonna leave at 1:15. Is that okay?
Yeah, man. That's fine, bro.
I'm gonna finish cooking.
Yeah, well, we've been at it for a little bit. I appreciate it. Yeah,
But we need to go on again. I would like to go on again with next time. Chop.
For sure. Chop in the kitchen. Absolutely, man. We're gonna go from freaking appetizer to dessert, and this guy's gonna lay it out for us, soup to nuts style. Boxing and food, they go together, man. You can't have one without the other.
Now. See, I was gonna have me and my 5 daughters, one down in Georgia. I was gonna have us. Just recently we was talking about doing a cooking, just a little cooking thing. Just do one another couple of weeks or a couple of days later, maybe a week apart. But we're gonna have to follow. We're gonna have to. How about Chop and Terrible Tim's? We'll talk about it later.
Well, there's something like 7 million people watching this YouTube in America. I mean, what am I talking about? 7 billion people watching YouTube throughout the world. So there's plenty. There's an audience for everybody out there, man. We'll get Tim Witherspoon and the girls on a cooking show. Chop. An example of the power of food. I mean, this is we showed it now, and Tim, you too, bro.
Cooking, yeah.
I am, and you look 10 years younger than me, so you're doing something right.
It's supposed to be leaning to the side.
But we're definitely doing it right.
Nah, it's supposed to be leaning to the side. When y'all smoke that weed, y'all be leaning, don't you?
That's that gangster stuff.
Every chef has their own style with those hats.
Now my son and them on FaceTime, they talk about why my head ain't standing straight up like this.
Everybody likes to wear it their own way.
Yeah, we're looking at each other.
Is everybody grabbing that chicken? Everybody got their fingers in that chicken or what?
Oh, I'm putting the food up now. Everybody that ate.
Oh, wow.
The older kids, they'll come up in a minute and eat. The little ones ate.
How many children you have? And grandkids?
I got grandkids? Oh my God. I got almost, I'm about to have, you see, there got 5. I'm about to have 10 total.
Okay, 10 total.
Grandkids.
And how many children you have?
I got a total of 11 kids.
What?
He said what? Yeah, my youngest is 10.
And you got almost 90 fights going too, bro. Almost 90 professional fights. Unbelievable.
You got 11
I'm 2
kids?
fights away.
You got 11 kids.
Yeah.
Damn.
And tell these people out there, this man has got. I'm looking right now because I didn't know what it was. But almost 90 fights. He's got a record of 52 victories with 35 losses, 1 draw, 28 knockouts, and man, shout out to you, brother. I mean, you are like the IMAX man. You take a licking, you still keep ticking, bro.
You got an army. You got an army. I just got 5 girls and 1 boy. 5 girls and 1 boy. So
you got enough WNBA, Tim. You got a women's basketball team going with your girls.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I got 5 girls and 6 boys.
Woo! You ain't had to roam with none of the girls as boyfriends or get tough with
Nah, not yet.
them?
Hopefully,
Okay.
not yet.
I barely met mines in the beginning. He used to hide. Tonight, get my phone.
I think most of the young men they probably gonna be kind of scared to date my daughter because they know your father. He's a professional boxer. I
Yeah,
don't want to talk to you.
yeah. That's the same thing with me. Oh no, just tell him I'm on the podcast. Yeah, you talk to him. Tell him I'm on the podcast. That's Blood Green. We gotta get him on with you, Chop. Mitch Blood Green. He called him. My daughter talking to him on the phone. Maybe we get Blood Green on.
Blood always calls up when we're doing the show, man.
Yeah, I know.
You should give me his number. I'll call him on that. We can get him right on the show right now.
I gotta go cook. She hungry. Me too.
All right. I had you for an hour. I'll let you go,
Hour,
man.
15 minutes. We got 5 more minutes.
All right, man. All right, well, we'll just talk.
You gonna come back on in the future, Chop?
Heck yeah, you got my number. Just look, my number is 702-267-7523.
Okay, I get it from him. And we just keep in touch.
You're like me. I give my number out. I don't care who gets it. I'll just block him if I don't want to talk to you. You know.
We'll get it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish. It was nice being on. Is that okay, Bruce?
Brother, anything is okay. You're the 2-time heavyweight champ of the world. You are number one. When you come on here, you're my guest. I'm grateful you come on here. If you want to dip out, bro, you can. I mean, you got to go cook. I realize I'm taking up. I got taking up valuable time here. You could be getting for personal cancers, man. You could be.
Chop took his stuff off. You see his muscles? Go ahead, Chop. Look at you. Look at that. Okay, Chop. Woo.
He's got the 6-pack going, man. Grate some cheese on those hands.
We're gonna watch some clothes. Hey, Chop, nice being on the show with you, man. Looking forward to collaborating in the future. Okay,
that's a bet.
I'm getting ready to make me and my daughter some grub.
All right, that's a bet. All right,
let's keep in touch. All right, champ. All right, I'll talk to you later, Bruce.
Be talking to you later, Tim. Thanks for coming on.
Be on the show.
Peace out, brother.
Peace out.
Hey. So, champ, what's in the future for boxing?
Say that again. What's in the future?
Yeah. Are you going to pull a George Foreman? Shock the world?
One of my visions is to come out with my own cookware, chop cookware. I want my own pots and pans. I want my own knives. I love a sharp knife. You can do a lot with a sharp blade, boy. You cut that meat real good, and create my own season, all-purpose chop all-purpose seasoning. And
man, I'll tell you, that's a vision. Shout out to Picasso. Shout out to Punchy. Anybody else come in that I missed? No, I appreciate it, man. I'm talking to DeMarcus Chop Corley over here. This is like me just bumping into this cat in the street. Don't even know the guy. I was a fan. I've seen him many times on ESPN and on USA. I didn't even know he was still boxing. Major Key hooked it up, man. And we're on it. I got DeMarcus Chop Corley on here. So if any of you cats don't know boxing, this is a man. He's still fighting today, 48 years old. He's had freaking almost 90 professional fights. And damn, I mean, I'm blessed and you guys are blessed. Tell us about some of the, what got you into the game of boxing so many years ago, champ?
I just wanted to win trophies as a little kid. I didn't care for football and basketball because those are team sports and boxing is one-on-one. And there was an opportunity to get a trophy. Win or lose, you get a small trophy or a big trophy. And that was my motivation to win, to get a trophy. But what a lot of people don't know, I have asthma. I was born with asthma, and one of my sons have asthma also. And that's a fight by itself right there.
And how far did you get in the amateurs, first of all?
I lost to Fernando Vargas in the Olympic trials. I almost made it to 92 Barcelona. I lost to Julian Wheeler, and he turned around and fought Oscar. That's what made me realize how good I was in 1992. I missed out by one fight.
And so, how did you turn pro?
I didn't make the 96 Olympics. I lost to Fernando in the Olympic festival. And I seen how the politics was in the sport of boxing. I decided I'm going to turn pro right after the Olympics started in 96.
What management team did you go with when you turned pro?
Sugar Ray Leonard was my manager my first 4 years of my career. And I had a great amateur background. I won the National Golden Gloves. I went to the Olympic Festival. I won the U.S. Opens when I went to Russia. So my amateur background was good. So I turned pro. Sugar Ray Leonard took a liking to my style, the way I fought. And then I was Ray Leonard's sparring partner for the Hector Camacho fight. Mm-hmm. And then after that fight, he sent me to training camp to go learn from Pernell Whitaker. That was my mentor.
So you're up on your defense. You believe in not getting hit.
Got to move that head.
Sugar Ray, I grew up watching Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray was an unbelievable. I mean, this guy, talk about toughness. I mean, he went toe to toe with Roberto Duran, 15 rounds. Most guys that would put most fighters out for a year, a fight like that, at least a year. That was just incredible. He come right back. He just. Once again, the importance of nutrition. Sugar Ray stayed in shape during his fights. He didn't blow up. He stayed nice and lean. Roberto Duran, instead, he got up to 200 pounds, and that just goes to show you the importance of nutrition right there. That's how Duran lost that fight before he even got in the ring, because he didn't keep himself in shape. How much does your weight vary between fights?
7 pounds.
7 pounds.
The biggest I get is 146, 147 pounds.
You eat any sweets or anything like that? You totally stay away from that shit?
No, I love my cakes. I baked brownies last night. 3 o'clock in the morning, I was baking brownies.
Oh man. So what is it? Is it your metabolism?
I have a great metabolism, but I just don't eat the sugar. I love coffee. I have coffee every day. I love coffee. I don't drink the sodas, but I drink coffee.
Somebody's got a question for you. Josh has a question. He said, people always thought you were off in your fight against Cotto. Were you battling an injury or an illness during that fight?
No. No, the game plan was to take Cotto in the later rounds. I had him hurt, and the referee gave Cotto a break when I had him, and then when he thought I was in trouble and I took a knee, he stopped the fight. I got up, I was ready to continue, but the referee waved the fight off.
Damn. How about Randall Bailey? He was a hard puncher, wasn't he?
Oh yeah. He was 26-0 with 26 knockouts when I fought him.
Damn. Man, you fought so many great fighters. How was it being in the ring with Floyd?
Considered amazing. That was a great fight for me in there with Floyd, working with him, seeing how he performed and getting adjusted to the style, the way he did in boxing. He used to tell me, say, Chop, when you sleep, I'm working. I didn't understand what he was saying when he was talking about that. And then when I went out to Vegas, I realized 3 hour difference. 9 o'clock here, 6 o'clock there. He in the gym still working. 9 o'clock, I'm pretty much getting ready to go to bed. But Floyd, he's a different type of fighter. He constantly worked throughout the day, all day long. His life was boxing and having fun making bets on the games. So he literally spent at least 12 hours a day in the gym. If it wasn't in the boxing gym, it was in the workout gym. But he was in the gym 12 hours a day pretty much.
A lot of people don't give him credit. I didn't know that until you just told me that. But I knew he always stayed in shape. Now you've been around both of these guys firsthand in their prime. Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Who wins that fight?
I gotta say Ray. Floyd don't have punching power. Ray can punch.
Ray was a killer. When Ray hurt you.
Yeah, and I don't think Floyd would have been able to move his head as much because Ray threw a lot of punches.
I saw Ray live in Providence against Floyd's father, Floyd Sr.
Yeah.
Man, I was watching Bruce Lee Kung Fu movies, and I saw Bruce Lee in the ring that night. It was a blur. When he hurt Roger Mayweather, and he had that look of a hawk in his eye, I was in the fourth row. I was like, this is a special dude right here. This man is special. How was he when he fought Hector Camacho? That was a sad night for me.
Yeah, I was a sparring partner for Ray that night.
Did you know Ray? That was a shell of Ray in there.
Yeah, he injured his calf muscles in training camp leading up to that fight. He was working with Billy Blanks, the Tybo guy.
Yeah.
And they were doing some type of exercise, and he had pulled like a muscle in his calf, and they gave him a cortisone shot, but that didn't help.
Yeah, that was a sad fight to watch. Even his fight with Terry Norris, that wasn't too pleasant to watch either.
Yeah, that was real sad. That one was.
But the thing is, man, these guys were younger than you. Ray was younger than you when he fought Camacho.
How old was Ray when he fought Camacho?
Oh, early 40s. I don't know for sure, but there's no way he was 49 years old.
Oh no.
No way was he 48, 49, bro. No, that's like I said, that's special right now. I can remember guys like Saul Mombi. Remember Saul Mombi?
Yeah.
He gained titles after he was 50, and Foreman and the middleweight Bernard Hopkins and you, brother. There's not too many people that stay in this game. What is it that gives you the drive to get up in the morning and to hit the road? Do you still have that drive in you like you had 10 years ago, 15 years ago?
It's not the same drive, but my drive is my body. That's my drive now, to keep my body in great shape. I want to be 60 years old, and I want to still be able to jump rope the way I do. I only jump rope backwards. I can't jump forward without miss, but I can jump rope backwards without missing. And I want to be able to get on the scale when I'm 55, 60 years old and be like, I'm still 145 pounds. I still look good. I still got abs. I still got arms.
I'll tell you, bro, a lot of people would pay for that information because that's a rarity these days. You know, everybody's got the dad bod going on, bro. And through nutrition, and do you have any other training methods? I know that jumping rope backwards is not orthodox. That's something I don't see. Any other training methods that you have that would go against the grain?
With my ab, my core.
Your volume's starting to break up on you here.
You know the ab wheel, right?
Yeah. Oh, that hurts, baby.
Well, I'm pretty much the only fighter that does the ab wheel standing up.
Standing up?
Standing, do it on my knees.
Oof. I can remember 25 years ago when they brought that in the gym and people were laughing at it. And I got to master that bad boy. And I said, just do this for about 45 seconds. You're going to feel bing, 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 bing. You're going to feel these little pins hitting your stomach. And then they're going to turn into spikes. You're going to feel a fire down there. But, bro, I mean, keeping that six-pack at the age you're at. I mean, the age is a number. Age doesn't even matter to you. I can tell just by talking to you. I mean, you could be 25, you could be freaking 85. You ain't gonna change, bro.
I love my. I had a dream. I had a dream years ago that I got big and fat. I got like 500 pounds. It was a dream, and I woke up from the dream. I was like, I gotta lose this weight. I was world champion before. I had a picture of myself. I'm like, I was cut up. Now look at me.
Damn.
Working out, and then I went up in my dream. I was working out. I gotta lose this weight. So I went up the street and I asked one of the guys, "Hey, y'all got some rock?" They were like, "What you mean?" I'm like, "I want some rock. I want some crack." He said, "Yeah, we got some." I said, "Give me 2 rocks." I started smoking the pipe in my dream, and I smoked the crack for a couple of months. I lost the weight, and I stopped.
In your dream?
In my dream.
You never touched that shit.
Hell no.
And how? Wow. And in your dream, didn't you want to push it away even though you're dreaming?
No, I knew what it was going to do to me.
It was.
If you smoke the pipe, you lose weight.
Oh, what the fuck kind of a fucking damn.
Growing up in the projects, it used to be crackheads, and they used to be thick. They were big crackheads. But give them 6 months to a year, they'd be real small and skinny.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, man, that pipe do that to them? Man. So when I got big in my dream, I knew how to get the weight off. I couldn't just keep training and lose the weight. I said, if I smoke the pipe, I'm gonna lose the weight. And I smoked the pipe, and it made me small, and then I stopped.
Bro, this is in one dream?
That was one dream.
That's like a freaking lifetime. I mean, that's
like a movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say a movie, but that's like cliche. Lost Art of Boxing, Cue the God, and Tony Boswell, Major Keith. Thank you for bringing Chop on here, man. It's like a very cool dude, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming on here, Chop. I mean, this is just. I mean, you've got such an intricate life going on, brother, and you're kind of laying it on the line because you've got the future. Your future is in the culinary arts, whether it be the
I'm gonna share a little story with you. Can you hear me?
I hear you. You're starting to break up, but I think you're good now. Everybody out there hear you? Everybody out there can hear Chop.
I had this dream back in 1997. It was the day before Thanksgiving. This is a true story. I dreamt this. I dreamt it on a Wednesday. I dreamt it on a Tuesday night, and it came true the next day, Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, 1990. I dreamt I was in a shootout. And in the shootout, I got shot. I got hit in my back, I got my leg, and I fell down, and I rolled underneath the car. I go to the gym Wednesday, and I'm telling everybody about the dream. They're like, that's a nightmare. I hope that don't come true. After I got out the gym that evening, that dream came true.
You got shot?
I got shot in my spine and in my left leg.
Damn. You got some freaky dreams. You sure you're not a little psychic upstairs, bro? You got to be careful with that crack pipe going to come your way. You got to be careful you don't start eating them brownies at 3 o'clock every morning. You're going to be 500 pounds. Damn, man. You, my friend, have got to get your life on paper or in a book or something, my brother. Shout out to the Mac Mob baby out there. You have any of those crazy dreams? Because I got Lyme disease. I used to take my dogs for walks in the woods, and I got Lyme disease about 10 years ago. And they gave me some kind of penicillin I had to take for 21 days, and I had the craziest dreams. I had a dream I was making protein shakes for Hulk Hogan one night. Oh yeah, and then I had another dream. I'm walking down the street, not a light on, totally black. I'm feeling bumpers of cars. It was every night was a new movie. I close my eyes and I say, what is going to happen tonight? But that was because I was taking the ampicillin or whatever it was. But having these crazy dreams, man, I'd be afraid to go to bed every night. Now, when you have these, do you tell yourself this is a dream, or and go with it, or is it reality?
I used to have dreams. I don't have them like I used to. Like I used to jump off the roof in my dream as a kid. I would jump off the roof, and I'll be falling. And when I hit the bottom, I would wake up, and I would ask myself, "Why did y'all wake me up? I was almost at the bottom."
I've had those crazy ones too, and it really is. It's crazy shit, man. And I love it. I love hearing these stories. Who's in all your career? Who's the craziest boxer? If you don't mind naming names, who's the craziest cat? Because being a boxer, that's not a normal 9-to-5 job. It takes a special person. I don't care how leveled you are, what kind of ground. I mean, to go in there and risk getting your head beat in and to punch somebody's freaking brains out every day. Who's the craziest out of all the fighters that you know?
Crazy?
Hello, crazy.
That I know?
Yeah.
I would say Benny Paziana.
Vinny's my brother. In fact, I text Vinny. I wanted to get Vinny on the show tonight, man.
Yeah, I'll say Benny's crazy.
Hey, Vinny's from Rhode Island, bro. That's what it is, man. Vinny Paz. Vinny, crazy. I love Vinny, man. Vinny's a cool guy. And going to the other way, who's the most sane boxer that you know? The guy should be a Harvard graduate.
I say David Diaz.
Both ends of the spectrum. And Vinny Paz is still crazy today.
Yeah, I seen him last year at the Hall of Fame in Vegas. We took pictures.
He just sent me some pictures of his girlfriend. He's got a beautiful blonde that he's living with now. A true character. And this is why I'm attracted to boxing, because it takes all kinds of people in this world, especially in the world of boxing. And I hang with everybody, man. I hang with the people that get love, the people that get hate. I just love being around fighters and being around the game, man. And bro, this was a pleasure talking to you, Chop Chop. You want to say anything before we hang it up, bro? Because I mean, I had you on it for a long time, and it was awesome. And like I said, we're gonna do the ultimate cooking show over here. We're gonna get your product out there. We're gonna let people know what's going on. Let them know the Chop Corley way. If you want to still be throwing your fists when you're close to 50 years old, then you do what this man says.
You got to eat right, that's for sure. Don't drink, don't smoke.
Well, I haven't had a drink in over 20 years. The only thing I drink is water. I drink a gallon of water every day. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink juice. I don't drink tea. I don't drink any beer, nothing like that. I drink nothing but water. Except first thing in the morning, I put a tub of Greek yogurt and a scoop of whey protein in the water. I drink that for my wake up before I go for my morning cardio. But anyway, man, awesome seeing you, bro. My only vice in the world is God's gift over here. I love smoking the weed. I love talking to boxers. I've been blessed tonight to talk to Chop Corley. Brother, thank you so much, and we'll be talking again.
All right, Bruce, have a good night.
God bless you, man. Peace.
All right, bye.
How cool is that, my friends? How cool is that? You know, I did this show because this morning my brother Leon Mohammed called me up. And usually we talk a little bit, but he loves talking online, because I said, Leon, you are a jewel, you're a treasure in this boxing world, and people love to hear you. You have stories, you have experience. And I'm not telling that to grease him up. Low clarity, salute. It's your birthday. Hey man, happy birthday. How old are you? I'm 68. I'll be 69 in December. And you know who else I talked to this week, man? I talked to Curtis Anderson's son, Curtis Anderson Jr. Well, we're going to get him on here. He's going to tell us a little bit about dad, about growing up with Kurt Anderson. It's going to be so cool, man. And this is one of the 35, man. Happy birthday, dude. When I was 35, I was in the gym every day. I was doing powerlifting. I was nuts when I was 35. I was trying to push 400 pounds off my chest. I was trying to pull 600 off the floor. I almost got there a few times. And, I was nuts. I destroyed my body. I'm riddled with arthritis now, but I smoke a lot of weed, and I'm grateful for every day. And every birthday, it should be a celebration. I met Tim Witherspoon because it was his birthday. I did a little tribute to him on here, and he got in touch with me, and we've been friends now ever since about 2 years now, going on 3 years this next birthday. So birthdays are special, man. I used to blow them off, but now I relish them, and any other people that come on there, because we're not going to know it's your birthday unless you tell us. So I appreciate when people have their birthdays on here, and I shout them out, man. I almost wish we could crack a bottle of Dom Perignon for you, but low clarity. This Toka 2's for you, brother. And I'm going to go running around the internet, man, see what's up. Go put the dog out. Remember, take your nutrition. Oh, you know something? I don't think I took my PM supplements today, because what I do is I keep all my supplements in a little thing like this, AM and PM. And today is Tuesday PM. We just pressed a little freaking mousetrap over here. And yeah, man, we've got my four pills that I take. I take the vitamin C 1000. Take the Osteo Biflex. I take the flaxseed oil. And I take the Silk Protein. It's for the brain. That's my four supplements for the afternoon. Punche, people that eat dogs, they should be fed to dogs, man. That's maybe if you're starving in a war zone and your kids are gonna die or something. I couldn't eat a dog, though. No way. I don't take B12 mixed Smith. I don't lack energy. I think I probably have too much energy, but I think I get it from the foods I eat. I eat a lot of salmon. I eat lamb. I eat foods that have a lot of the B12 in there. I eat, the red meat, so don't feel I need it. I took it for a while. I didn't feel it did anything for me. I used to take the sublingual B12. The sublingual freaking green dragon tincture. I gotta be quiet for 30 seconds. Shit burns like hell. You know what I'm gonna do before I go offline here? I'm gonna give Leon one more call. Red meat, McSmith. I think salmon has got B12 in there. Nope, something must be up with Leon. Let's look up sources of B12. Not that. Let's see, the foods. Foods high in B12. Clams. That's fish, brother. Sardines. Beef. All the foods that I'm kind of naming there. Liver. I don't eat liver. But tuna, I eat a lot of tuna. I don't eat kidneys. Salmon. There we go, man. Fortified cereal and salmon. Nick Smith, why do you doubt me when it comes to nutrition? Trout. Not trouser trout like you enjoy, bro. Fortified nutritional yeast, milk, and dairy products, high in B12. I don't do dairy, so that's not an option for me. But anyway, bro, those are your foods that are high in B12. I don't see pork on there. That's from entirelyhealth.com. But bro, you know, whatever makes you feel good. That's what I tell people about the food that they eat. Just make sure that it's not loaded with saturated fats, high in sodiums, full of processed foods, simple sugars. Try to make sure your carbohydrates contain a lot of fiber. Your meat is lean. Keep the cuts lean. Spend a little more on a filet mignon than you would for maybe a better tasting round. A round is a lean cut. The Delmonico is got a high fat content. But gutted into bone. That's why you buy sardines in the can, bro. They're freaking gutted into bone. I don't eat the things. Know what I do? I give them to my dog. My dog has a skin condition. He had a skin condition. And one vet I brought him to said, give him fish oil capsules. Try that. And anyway, after a lot of going back and forth with the dog, I found out that the best source of the omega 6s would be the sardines. So I give the dog a sardine every other day now, an egg every other day, and he's got a beautiful coat. And the sardines in the can don't have the bones, and even those bones are soft as hell, man. They've been sitting in the can for Lord knows how long. You can just eat those fucking things. They're not gonna kill you. Now you go fish for sardines in the lake. Do you still go jogging? Me? No. I walk now. But I walk a lot. I walk 3 miles a day, maybe sometimes 4, because I got destinations when I walk. I walk that away. It's there's a park about a mile down. Go hide behind the trees, watch the girls and the little kids go by. No, man. But I bring Bruno down I bring him with me every day. I walk down that way. I go around and I live in a big neighborhood. It used to be deserted, but then all of a sudden people just started buying the land and building houses. It used to be like really just woods, but now it's all houses, expensive houses, man. I don't know where the money's coming from, but I walk around. There's a few people I know, different houses. I stop there, drop off the bag of shit and talk to them. One guy I know, his dog just died the other day. This is an old guy, an old Vietnam veteran, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Mac Mob. I never met Chop Chop before, man. I was, like I said, that Leon. I'm gonna talk to Leon tomorrow. I hope nothing happened to him because I can't get in touch with him on the phone. But he called me this morning, and that's where the Pro Say. I keep forgetting him on camera. The Pro Say hat. Right is left and left is right, unless I switch the freaking thing in here. But Leon calls me this morning, And we talk about. I mean, this is the dude to talk about with boxing. This is the guy that was in the camp of Muhammad Ali. This is the guy that was in Michael Spink's camp. I mean, dude, James Shula was his freaking nephew. This guy worked for Don King. He still works with Bob Arum. Worked with Top Rank. The promoters call him. He's a matchmaker. Anyway, bro. Well, he calls me this morning and he wants to come and talk some boxing. So I said, yeah. I tried to get Marlon Starling on, but we couldn't get Marlon's computer hooked up. He doesn't have a camera and a microphone. He was in the back, but I couldn't get him on the thing. And Marlon's my brother. I talk to Marlon a lot, man. Marlon forgets. But anyway, we're gonna get Marlon Starling on here because Marlon even said it today. He says, Bruce Gas, when you start talking boxing, I remember again. He says, I can remember that stuff, and it's so beautiful. It's so cool because, man, I get in that zone too. And Chop was talking about those dreams, man. It's all this psychological visual that we can create in our minds, and having these legends on here with me, man, it brings it out. It brings it out in a way that you can't buy it, you can't try it, man. It's real. And man, Leon called me and I don't know what he was going to talk about, but I wanted to talk about the heavyweights that he hung with, because he knew them all, man. He knew the Burbicks, he knew the Pinklins, he knew. And Tim, I called Tim about 6:30, and Tim's another one of my brothers, man. Tim's like, yeah, I'm gonna go home and eat, and I'm gonna. I'll jump right in. I'll come on with you for about an hour, and he was with us for about an hour and a half. But anyway, man. Major Key says Chop wants to come on, and I said, sure, bro. Chop Corley. I mean, I've seen Chop fight so many times, and this is the cat that fought Miguel Cotto and Floyd Mayweather and Zab Judah, and I mean, we can pull him up on Box Rec and go through his career, and it's a who's who. And I was lucky enough to have him come on here, and we got to talk to Chop Corley. So you're right, Nick Smith. Salute to Chop, bro. If you're watching now, man, thank you for coming on. And now it's another friend that I just met. And I mean, we just touched the surface today, bro. Yeah, Leon, wake up, bro. I don't know what's going on with Leon. I'm gonna have to call him one more time before I cash in the chips for the night. Maybe he forgot his phone or something. But see, Leon's one who's sharp as a tack. See, me, I'm sharp as a tack, but I'd like to get a few of them million brain cells back. But Leon remembers everything, man. He forgets nothing. And I don't know, something's up. He wanted to do this, and it turned out great though, man. Terrible Tim. I can never have a bad moment talking to Terrible Tim. And then meeting Chop, and then great fighter, great career. Fucking guy's is only a couple of fights away from 90 fights. And after that, bro, the dude's into the culinary aspect of it all. I mean, high-end cookware, freaking apparel. He's got recipes, and I used to own a restaurant, so I can talk food with the best of them, man. I've been in and out of commercial kitchens all my life. I've done everything from wash dishes to prep to fucking head chef to runner, you name it, man. Every aspect of the restaurant I've done. So I love to get him on here for just a cooking talk, and maybe bring some culinary artists up here, and we can get something going on. And I mean, bro, this man is still actively fighting today, and he's already got his career path charted out. He's not going to get bummed out because he's not going to win another world title. He's had gold around his waist, man. This was a world champion, and bango, I was lucky enough to get him. I'm gonna have to make a better thumbnail, and I got to talk to my brother Remy, because Remy, he knows computer shit. He can put together the thumbnails for me. Me, I get one picture, I'll download it, and I'll fucking put it on my thumbnail. But Remy can put two things together at once. Fight, like I wanted to put Leon Muhammad and Tim Witherspoon on there, and maybe the Toka too. Yeah, the restaurant business, that was a horror show. It's a lot of fun when you're running it, but man, you got to devote your life to it. You got to be there in the morning. You got to make, unless you got a big place that you can designate to. But when you're running your own place, like a mom and pop operation, You got to be in there in the morning to order the linen. You got the fucking guy at the dumpster coming. You got the exterminator coming. I mean, dude, it's a non-stop. The baker's delivering the bread. You got the you're prepping in the kitchen. You got the seafood man coming in, the liquor man, the everything. I mean, it's non-stop. And then if you open for lunch, it's even crazier. The last place I owned, they only opened till at 4 o'clock for we called it an early supper, and it went on to late dinner. But anyway, you got to marry the business. What a horror show, man! You stink. You're fucking greasy. You're on your feet all the time. Fuck that. That was a horror show, man. I'll tell you. I think when I cashed in my chips in the restaurant business, I think my life expectancy increased by I'm gonna say 20 years, bro. It was that stressful. Talk about dreams, man. Me and Chop were talking about those crazy dreams he had. When I had my restaurant, I used to dream the fucking place was on fire. I used to dream there were fights going. Oh, bro, I couldn't get away from the place. I'd eat it. I'd dream it. I'd fucking see it. You know, never out of my mind. And when I got on it, it was like such a weight off my shoulders. So I can't see how the restaurant business, dude, my dad was in it when I was a kid. We only had Tuesdays off. Everybody had weekends off. Everybody had holidays off. I had to work on holidays, man. Weekends, no, that was, dude, my dad's getting home at 11 o'clock and my mom at 11 o'clock, and they're getting up at 10 o'clock to make sure we went to church, and then they have to run the restaurant. And, oh, fucking right, man. Anything, Ponce. It was a fucking nightmare. But the thing was, my dad was successful at it, and my mom, after my dad passed away, she ran it. They were upper middle class, man. You know, by today's standards, very upper middle class. You know, Cadillacs and fucking Lincolns and 5-bedroom houses, and you know, shit that today I don't know how people do it today. Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. Thank you all for coming in here. Killer show. Killer show. I want to remember to do this. Okay. See, I've got to plan it a little better. Oh, dude, when I was a kid, I was an altar boy and everything. They used to wake us up my mom would wake me up at 6:30 in the morning. We had to be there at 7. And she would wake us up. Oh, I want to quit. I told the priest last week I wasn't going to do it anymore. The good thing about it was for funerals, they let you out of school early. You know, and it was, I mean, dude, we were jokes. Altar boys were fucked up. Thinking about it now, man, it was crazy. The priest would give you $1 every Easter. No gay priest or nothing like that. None of that gay shit, man. That's something I think that came around in the fucking 80s or something. But if there was, we never saw it. But it was weird, man. I went through all that shit when I was a kid. The restaurant. So much work. I mean, you got to cleaning the kitchen. Oh, damn. Cleaning the fryer later. And even disposing of that stuff. Fucking crazy shit. But I think I'm going to get on out of here.
Shout out Bruce Gas.
End it with my friend 150 over here, man. Thank you all for coming out here. The pleasure's been all mine. This is the hottest boxing talk in this room right now. So thank you all for coming here, man. Peace.
Shout out Bruce Gas, aka Toka too. You know I had to drop a trap for my boy.
Hey, where you at?
Yeah, having the harassing boys out here telling favors. I'm the hardest young nigga, I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Bruce Gas putting them fights on the table. Calling that Boston since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fatal. On the people's champion like Muhammad Ali. Shout out Bruce Gas, one day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, we gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, take a hit out the Toka too. Slipping hella shots, feel like Tyson with the people. Little Glock on my side, but it hit just like Isaac Cruz. Shout out Mad Chad, real shit, that's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the pan. Strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no sandwich. Bruce passed me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Ayy, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames. Feel like Bruce Gas always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't like me, you can never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this a fight game. Don't beef on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the chat. I ain't undisputed. Yeah, hold on, I ain't undisputed, but I want all the straps.